If you want to see more of my whole journey on a motorbike in Africa, please share and subscribe for the next episodes. It's a lot of editing work and I need at least 1,000 subscribers so I can release a new video every week. If you have any questions about my trip, please leave a comment below. Zambia gave me the impression of being a more developed country, and as I moved south with each new country the difference would be more evident. Development signal or not, it was ironic that now I was fined for speeding. In the meantime I would have the rainy season literally on my heels.
No glamour in riding with a motorbike.
Initially I planned to cross from Malawi to Mozambique, but the bad reputation of the roads in Mozambique made me change my mind after the Odyssey in Tanzania. And thank goodness, because nobody would imagine what was about to come. If I had gone with my original journey, I would have come across Cyclone Idai, the second deadliest in the entire history of the Southern Hemisphere after Cyclone Flores in 1973. Every day the number of victims was increasing until reaching a total of 1,300, on top of the more than 2,200 people missing. The cyclone entered Malawi and razed Zimbabwe and Mozambique. In Zambia roads were good and I was able to move quickly, although sometimes there was the bus or the truck that still didn't care about your life. Don't forget that in Kenya I learned that if you do not want to die, there is only one golden rule when riding: the smaller one has to get out of the way. In this village a group of women were dancing to celebrate the International Women's Day. A year earlier I celebrated my birthday on the Great Ocean Road in Australia. Today I was spending it on another road. And now I'm going to show you what my daily routine was. Loading and unloading the motorcycle required every day for 30 to 40 minutes. Also every 1,000 kilometers I had to service Froga's oil. Here I am messing a little with the bike of my dreams, which I would have liked to have since I've been thinking about this trip for 8 or 9 years. One of the things I wanted to do from the beginning of my tour, it was to camp wherever it might be, but close to a village for safety regarding wild animals. Here I found a good place, and although nobody spoke English I asked with gestures and signs the village chief for permission. The children looked at me as if I was an alien. I was probably the first foreigner they saw in their entire lives. The house has a small stable. The latrine. A small garden. a chicken coop, and the kitchen. At dusk the girls went to look for water at the well of the village 1 kilometer away. I accompanied them through other huts along the way. Many of the houses belonged to brothers or uncles of the same family. The joy of Africans is contagious in its simplicity, much more when it comes to children. Here everyone comes to get water for the kitchen and the toilet. Never ceases to surprise the strength that women have in the neck, and even more so when it comes to girls 5 to 10 years old carrying 10 or 12 kilos on the head. Frogel is officially in Zimbabwe. On this other side is Zambia. This bridge divides the two countries. Bungee jumping is $160. The helicopter ride is $165 for 16 minutes, for residents is $1 and for everybody else is $20. I don't know which one is more cute, if the baboons or the group of explorers ready for a real adventure. Now we will see the famous Victoria Falls. These little dots here are human beings to give you an idea of the size. The fall of the water raises clouds of steam that are seen several kilometers away. Hence its local name, the smoke that thunders. The falls are 1.7 kilometers long and about 100 meters high, making them the largest waterfall in the world, both in size and volume. Approximately double that of the famous Niagara Falls. No matter how well signed it is, or the barriers that are placed not to pass, there will always be stupid tourists who risk their lives for a photo. Remember that this is what awaits anyone who falls down here. Froger's entire electrical circuit ended up fried and I had to change it along with the worn out sprockets, since the bike was losing torque. The problem in Africa is that every time something is repaired, something else is damaged. But I had to get it all fixed for a challenging country as wild and large as Botswana, where I crossed to by ferry on the Zambezi River. I am reaching my finish line.